Okay, there we go. Live on here now, and I was just thinking I need to make a theme song. I think. I don't know what. Maybe I could record it, and I don't know how this app works, but you can share stuff, I think. What's this plus button do? Let me see here. Built-in effects, FX. My drafts, music library. So there's a music library. And I want music library as an option. Studio would like to access Apple Music, your music and video activity, and your media library. Okay. I'm on the air, by the way. So if I die on the air, everyone will know what I've been saying is true. That somebody's trying to kill me. Just saying for the record, I had a little scare the other day with some. Never mind. That's a story for another time. It had to do with that whole sodium dioxide thing. That stuff that I couldn't find results for on Google after finding them the first time I looked. Go back to one of the previous episodes to hear all that bullshit again. Because I'm probably just losing my mind from the cancer or whatever. Now I'm getting a pain in my neck. Very weird. I just ate 5 pieces of pizza out there. Maybe I had too much sodium in it. But anyway, I'm trying to see if I could come up with something, a theme song for this show. God damn it. My nose has been horribly running lately. Especially in the right side, for some reason. I had MRSA once, too. I got tested positive for MRSA in my blood. Back in some hospital, in St. Mary's Hospital, actually. It was in. Now, me and my wife lived up in Levittown, and my son. Yeah, it was the hospital I was, at most often. They had on record there that I had a heart attack, and I don't remember I don't remember having a heart attack, so that was kind of weird, but they're like, oh yeah, you were here before on this date, and I was like, yeah, I was there, but I don't remember anyone ever telling me that I had a heart attack. I said, I never got that diagnosis, but they had everything else right about it. Anyway, that's a whole nother weird thing. But, so, where was I? I'm losing my train here. I hear somebody talking about me, I think. It might be the cancer, so let's move on, okay? Before I get distracted again. Song now, theme song, right? If anything, everyone will be thrilled to watch a train wreck, because that's all this might end up being. Entertaining watch of an entertaining show, reality show of someone spiraling down into insanity. Alright, so anyways, what was I going to say? I had to make a theme song. I'm going to go on with that because I totally lost that train now. That train was derailed. I'm going off the rails on a crazy train. Maybe that's what makes you go crazy. And that's why they call it a crazy train, because you keep getting derailed mid-sentence by your own thought processes. And eventually you derail at a shorter and shorter increment until finally you're saying single words that you have a thought. Your memory is so gone. It's probably related to memory. Now I'm thinking about it. Being crazy. It's probably totally related to memory, and that's it. Like when people speak nonsense that are walking around on the street and they keep walking in circles, talking to themselves, what is really going on there? Their memories were cut down too short. Because, it could be that, because if your memory is cut down shorter and shorter and shorter, soon you're speaking fragmented sentences and you make no sense because you keep forgetting what you were talking about. It's interesting. It's like your random access memory was cut short or something. Your RAM, like on a computer. You got long-term memory and short-term memory. And long-term memory is like, SD card or SD solid-state drive or whatever, or hard drive. And short-term memory is your RAM, same as in a computer. So you got random access memory. So your random access memory gets cut back too far. I imagine you wouldn't be able to form thoughts or sentences very quickly and hold on to them, right? I've always had an exceptionally long-term memory. I mean, I can remember back to when I was 2, 1 in one case. I'm not positive, but I think I have a memory of being in the womb. And that's the craziest thing of all, because I had it hit me the other day. I was like, I remember playing with something like a rubbery, fiery hose thing in front of me, and I was thinking about cutting my son's umbilical cord, how gross that was. Oh my God, it was so gross. Because they give you the scissors, and I went to, to cut it, and the scissor, you expect it to just snip right through. No, it pushes it like a rubber hose, like a slippery rubber hose. It pushes it towards the point of the scissors and just kind of doesn't cut. And I was like, oh God, because all I'm thinking is, this is flesh. It's got to hurt. You're expecting it to hurt because it's just slipping down the sharp end of the scissors to the point of the scissors, not cutting. And they're like, oh, you got to push it harder. And I'm like, oh my God, I can't. I pushed hard back on it and snipped it, and it snipped. Baby didn't seem to notice. My son, Christopher. It has no nerve endings in it, but I had that memory, and I was thinking, it hit me. I was like, I remember this would have been a hell of a lot harder if this was the size of, like a baby, to a baby in comparison. And I remembered myself, that sparked something that I remember laying down, because I was thinking about it. How big would an umbilical cord be to a baby? And I remember that it hit me. I just thought about it, and I was like, I actually remember playing with mine, I think. I remember it being in front of me as almost like a fire hose size and rubbery, but not being able to do much to it. It kind of swung me around instead of me swinging it around. And that's it. That's all, the little split. And I was like, well, did I just think of that as what it would be like? And am I just thinking that's a memory? Or am I actually remembering that? And that's like part of the conundrum. I'm like, well, maybe I'm maybe that's some cancer effect, and I'm really not remembering that at all. And I'm just thinking of a new memory now, and it's getting written as long-term memory by accident. And I'm like, well, maybe my short term is turning into long term, and it's confusing. It's very confusing. I guess because on computers you can add now. They used to have random access memory separated from the solid state drive memory, but now they've found, I think they have it set up so that you can actually gain extra RAM if necessary by writing onto the hard drive, main memory on a computer. So if you got RAM and you're out of space, like me, mine might be getting cut short because of cancer. Maybe I'm writing onto long-term memory and I'm just confusing myself. And I'm thinking that that's a real memory, and really I was just having a thought, like imagining what it might be like to have a memory of the womb. Now I really don't know if that's a real memory or not of the womb, but it's kind of like embedded there now as if it was a memory. And I was like, man, this must be how people have selective memory or something. But all right, back to trying to think of a theme song. I'm just going to freestyle something. All right, this is going to suck probably because I don't even know if the quality or the volumes levels are right. I'm just fucking around anyway. Excuse me. Okay, where was I? I'm just gonna make something up. This isn't gonna be a theme song. I think I'm just gonna jam and air it on here. What the fuck? Because if I happen to come up with something I want to use later as a theme song, then I'll do it. But I'm not going to be putting myself on the spot to try and think of something that might actually be a theme song when I don't even know what I'm looking for yet. But I'm just going to freestyle something here. This should be fun. Oh, I'm getting red on the mic. Hold on, I got to pull it back a little bit. Let me turn this way. Okay. I got to do something other than... I'm doing this podcast also because I'm trying to have a good outlet for all these thoughts and stuff lately, because I'm living down south. I was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and I don't have any friends down here really, so this is like a way of talking to people. I'm in the middle of nowhere in North Carolina, and I'm worried that I don't know what I'm worried about. Disassociation from other people is not healthy for you, and all I really talk to is my wife and son now. It's just the way it is. We got a bad signal down here with cell phones and all that, but so I'm just gonna mess around with the guitar now, like I do every day. Basically, you're riding shotgun to my life for the last couple of years, I guess. Hell, or if I even got that long, who knows? My wife, I did talk to my wife, and she is excited about talking on here with me. She said she wants to. We were just riffing back and forth while eating dinner out there, and she said, "See, this is what the show should be." And I was like, "Well, that's kind of what I'm doing, just without you now. I'm just riffing back and forth. I'm talking to myself and answering my own questions and stuff." But so when we go to my sister's wedding, we have a long drive for it. We're going to try and go on the air a couple times during the trip, because you got to do 15-minute intervals. So me and her are going to. You'll get to talk to her, at least is what I was going to say. You'll get to hear us go back and forth. It's a bit like my Robin Quivers, I guess. Except we're married, and actually, occasionally, never mind, I'm not going into that. You already know that because we're married. But Howard and Robin supposedly never have. I don't know about that, but I don't know. I think there's more to that story than they say, I think. But anyway, where was I going now? I'm just going to make this up as I go. Maybe I'll just play a song that actually is mine really fast. Okay, yeah, you know what? I'm going to play one of my songs that I already know rather than freestyle it. Because I got 3 minutes, and I can probably get one song in before this thing ends. Okay, this is Sentimental Keepsake. It's an old song. Okay, where was I? Make sure it's tuned. Oh, it is. What a miracle. It's never tuned. My friend, you have it right again. I've held my own with wise men. Strange nights and horrible lies, brain dead to beautiful eyes. You may be right, this life, it could have been mine, it should have been mine. Please don't give in, I stood by you until the end. Please don't give in, I sat across to reach the end. As I thought you're not the same, not the face and not the name. Your worth is better than what you pay. Sit tight and fake a smile, it's all you've got for now. You may be right, this life, it could have been mine, it should have been mine. Please don't give in, I sat across to reach the end. Please don't give in, I'd rather bring your end to end. Do you really want to see what you've done? And instead a little keepsake screams they finally are gone. Not a trace, I lost my place, your job is done. I'm left with nothing, nothing is better than you. I'm left with nothing, nothing is better than you. Never know what you have until it's gone. Strange sensations are erasing all I thought. Our final touch pulls all the lies that set us